Hi, it's Ian Coleman from PIA First. It's Sunday, the 12th of April. We're going to look at dollar yen. We've been consolidating for quite some time, actually from the beginning of December sort of 2014. It's quite a large area of consolidation, sort of 122 highs and lows being around 115.50. Now, it doesn't really tell us a great deal here. We haven't really got reversal or any decent continuation patterns. Could be seen as an ascending triangle formation with the higher lows. However, it could also just be seen, you get the horizontal line, it could just be seen as a flag formation. So the scope for a move in either direction as far as the daily chart is concerned, and you'd say that the bias would be mildly bullish, with this either being an ascending triangle formation or a possible flag. We've been using the daily Ishimoku cloud as support, but the move to the upside has been anything but aggressive. If we break down to the weekly chart, it tells a slightly different picture. Okay, we've ignored 161.8%, and we're up close to this 124 level, which is the 261.8% extension. This line here is actually an ABCD target from these lows down in the latter end of 2011. So we can't really ignore this area as potential for a turnaround for dollar yen. The actual high, if we just hover over it, to move it to one side actually, the actual high of this ABCD formation is 122.47, and we've only made a high of I think it's 122 the figure. So there is scope for possibly taking a new high, but be very wary. It could even be a possible ending wedge formation, and it's not until we break it down to a monthly chart that we can really see why we're having this period of consolidation. All the way back to 1987-89, okay, this acted as support, 120.23, and then if we look along here, 2005, and then to this obviously period here, the last 4 months, and also we've got a trend of lower highs off these 1998 highs. So look, just put in the monthly chart, and we can just see spikes in both directions, which highlights indecision. Obviously this month we've seen the dip being bought into, but last month, you know, spinning top, and then going back to December 2014, another spinning top with just inside bars posted. So it's just highlighting indecision. If we break down into shorter time frames, okay, this is the 2-hour chart, we can see that this last move up has been anything but aggressive. Would actually say that this is a corrective channel formation. What we're looking for impulsive moves is strong moves to the downside or strong moves to the upside, and all we have here are really just free wave patterns. We have paused at the 61.8% pullback level of 120.60 last week, but there's no clear indication that this is the start of a downward reversal. And in fact, we just break down into shorter time frames. We've got no DMARC exhaustion counts, we have no correction counts, we've got no outside bars, we've got no engulfing candles from the high, so we've got no clear reason to think that this corrective pattern is finished. And I think if we actually take the trend of higher highs here, I think what we're going to form going into next week is quite a large wedge formation, and I prefer to take shorts around about 120.90, 121 the figure at the top of this channel formation than anything else, to be perfectly honest. If we're just going back to the 2-hour chart here, Okay, if we see a break of this trend before we see a rally towards 121, the trend line at the moment being around about 119.50, then I'd look for this downward move to already have started. So just to reiterate, medium term bias, pretty mixed in this pair. We've got that large trend line, monthly trend line coming in. We've also got a 23.6% pullback level on that monthly chart. We're showing inside soldiers, so we're just showing a period of indecision. Shorter time frames, this looks like a corrective channel that we're in from the 23rd of March. I'd look for potential rally towards 121, the figure, but only give that as an opportunity to actually sell into this currency pair. A break of 119.50 and the move lower has probably already begun. Okay, thanks very much. I'll speak to you again soon.